I am a therapist that works with recovering people pleasers. I am a recovering people pleaser myself, and I have a confession to make. This weekend, I had to take my own advice. On Friday, I was hosting a dinner party for myself and my parents to celebrate 2 years of owning Sage Holistic Counseling. And the vision was that I was going to make roast chicken, glazed carrots, cake, and sourdough bread to have for dinner. So I prepared the sourdough bread ahead of time. I used a box cake mix because, again, recovering perfectionists, we know when to take a little help. And I go like maybe 2 hours, an hour before my parents are supposed to arrive. I go to make the icing, and I'm like, shoot, I'm out of powdered sugar, which is like not like me, but not an issue. And so I think to myself, I'm gonna go run to the store. Let me make sure I don't need to grab anything else. So I check the chicken itself. And y'all, it was gross. It like went bad somehow between like when I purchased it. I don't know. It was a bad situation. So all of a sudden there was this like panic that came up of like, oh no, like nothing is going to plan. And so I went to the store, got more powdered sugar, no problem. Go to get a rotisserie chicken because at this point I am running out of options. And so I think to myself, I'm just going to get a rotisserie chicken. And there was only one left, and I had to hustle over there to get it before this other woman because I was not driving to a second store. So I run home with my chicken and my powdered sugar. I make this icing. I do the cake. I burn the ever-loving life out of the carrots. I put the rotisserie chicken in the pan as if it was roasting in the oven the whole time. And there was a part of me that was like, oh, this is the worst. Like, this was not what I wanted. Like, this was not, how I envisioned this night going. But guess what? My parents don't care. There was food. No one starved. It was not the point of the evening to eat like the most incredible roast chicken and like homemade everything, right? Like, that's not the point. The point was to celebrate with my family this accomplishment of mine. And that's what I had to keep reminding myself, was like, this is not the point. I don't have to do this perfectly. I'm allowed to pivot when shit doesn't go how I imagine. And I think it was such a reminder of how quickly we can fall back into these patterns and how quickly we can bounce back and be like, you know what? It's okay. It's fine. The night was so fun. I enjoyed my celebration. And you know what? In another year, ain't nobody gonna remember that I tried to pass rotisserie chicken off as my own.